everybody, it's Laura. Thank you so much for joining me on my channel. Today I have a little haul from the Creating Keepsakes convention in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. I just went there last weekend and I love going to the shows. I've been going to the Lancaster show for so many years and I just love the energy at scrapbooking shows. I love seeing all the products and talking with all of the people there. So I had a good time. I didn't go crazy buying things. For the first time ever, I didn't buy any pattern paper just because I've purchased so many beautiful paper collections and I haven't used them yet. So I decided that I should work with what I have before I buy new things. But I did buy enough things that I would like to share them with you. So I'm going to get started right now. When I first walked in, and I don't know the name of the booth, I saw that there was a table of kind of bargains, and I thought that these were a great buy. These were 3 packs for $5, and I love these little flowers. I just think that they're so nicely done. The edges are just really cool. I have something about them with a little pearl in the middle. So I picked up 2 of these. And then I thought that since Christmas is coming, I would probably be able to work these red flowers in with poinsettias and into some of my Christmas layouts. So I picked those up too. And then the next booth that I went to had lots and lots of Halloween dies. They had a lot of other things too, but I am kind of a sucker for Halloween dies. So I thought that I would pick this one up. I looked at all of them. There were a lot of really good choices, but I don't have any ghosts that are this size, and I thought I'd get a lot of use out of this. So I picked up this die set. And then I went to Want to Scrap. This is a booth that has a lot of jewels and pearls and embellishments, and I go there every time. I always like to restock on some of those items. So I got these little teeny tiny pearls, and I think that this set, although I'm not really sure, they might be a little bit smaller than these. These look a little bit warmer and these look a little bit cooler in color, and so I thought I would just pick them up. It's always good to have this smallest size. I use it a lot. And then I got all the different colors they had. I think they call these dewdrops. Let's see if it says it on here. I don't think it, maybe it says it on the back. Yes, dewdrops. And they have them in lots of different colors. So I got one of each color that they had. I love this one. Isn't this a great combination? So cool. I had this set and I ran out of the smaller ones. I don't use a ton of these, but I do really like to have them on hand, and I tend to use the smaller ones before I use the larger ones, so those usually go first. But I really like these, and so I use the opportunity of being at the show to pick up the whole array of colors that they have available. And then another booth that I usually go to is the Eyelet Outlet. They have a number of items that I purchase and repurchase, and this is one of them. I have bought this before. This is a set of pearls. You can see that they're all on the smaller side. They don't have like the really big ones, and these are the sizes that I use the most, and I thought that this was a pretty good buy. So I got 2 packs of those. I also stocked up on enamel dots. I got white and black, 3 packs of each, and I like the way at the Eyelet Outlet they have the smaller and the medium ones. They have quite a few of those, and I think they're a very reasonable price. And then this is something that I don't think I've ever purchased before. These were called tag brads, and so I thought they would give kind of a different look to tags, so I thought I would try them out. I got the white, the black, and the metallic mixture. And then I got this piece of faux leather. I just love it. I love the color, or the colors, I should say. And I just think that it's a really cool material. I was thinking of using this for the junk journal that I am supposedly working on, but I just thought it was cool, and I figured while I was at the show, I would pick it up. I spent most of my money at a booth called Tall Mouse, and I've purchased things from them before. I know that I've purchased jewels from them many times. And then they also have some inexpensive dies. I know I've bought some of those, but I never noticed this line before, so I don't know if it's old or if it's new, but I'll show you what I bought. I think that it's a great staple. So I went online twice, and with a certain amount of a purchase, you get a free die set. So I picked this one out. It's probably for card making, but I thought that some of these dies would come in useful for my purposes. There are some little rectangles that I thought could be used as labels, and then I also liked these wavy squares in the center, and I thought that those could probably be layered on top of each other, so I grabbed that as my first free die. And then the second time around, I grabbed this one. This has a peppermint, some candy canes. I'll probably get the most use out of those things. And then they also have this mug with the whipped cream, the spoon, so I thought that would be cute, like I said, especially the candy canes and the peppermint for Christmas. And then they had a number of $6 dies, and I thought that was a really good buy, a very nice price. So I purchased a couple of those. And they had a special where if you bought 5 dies, you got the 6th one free. So I definitely made use of that special. So I got this large seahorse, and the reason I got this is because I have seen a number of things on Pinterest, large shapes like this covered in different types of jewels, and I thought that I would give that a try. So I got that one. And then I love these ocean themed images, especially when they're on a big scale like this, and I never saw such large sand dollars, so grabbed that one. And then I thought this would be cool. Not only could I use the little tiny flowers individually, but it looks like this cuts out a pattern of flowers. I'm interested to see exactly how it looks when it cuts out, like a large piece of hollow flowers. So I'm going to try that out. And then here are a whole bunch of smaller flowers, all different designs, a couple of leaves. I grabbed that. And then I think this one is my favorite, these really, really large pieces of coral. And there's 2 of them in the same set, so I thought that was a great buy for $6. I also got these 2 banner die sets. I have banners, but I have thought in the past that it would be nice to have a lot of different sizes of the same type that fit into each other, because I have a lot of banners that don't fit into each other. So I thought this was a good investment. This is a really delicate scallop all around the outside. And then this is a stitched look all around the outside. And so I thought that I would get a lot of use out of those. The next thing that I want to show you is, let's see if I can find it, is these. These are a stitched edge hexagon, and I do have hexagon dies. I do have stitched hexagon dies, but I have 2 sets that are different sizes and they don't exactly match each other. And I just like the way these were nested, and now I know I have a hexagon in any size that I would want it, and it's going to match the other hexagons that I cut out. So I thought that that was a really cool find. And then everything else, no, let me show you this first. This was another thing that I was so super excited about. So these are 8-inch strips, and I love to take leftover strips of pattern paper and use them on my scrapbooking layouts. I do it all the time, and sometimes when I'm cutting them, I don't cut them exactly correctly, and that can cause a big problem when I'm trying to layer them. I need them to all be the same width. So this is perfect for that. I love the way there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different sizes. They're all 8 inches long, but they're different widths. I love the way they are stitched around the outside, and I think I'm going to get so much use out of these. I was really excited about finding this. I never thought to even look for something like this, and even though it wasn't inexpensive, I thought it was a good price for everything that you get, so I was really happy about that. And then, I don't know if this is unique to this booth or not, but I really loved this idea. They have these dies, and they have the same thing, they're just different edges. They have them in a circle, a square, and a rectangle set, and they're made for different size photos. So if you have a 5 by 7 inch photo, you could use this larger one, and it's a little bit bigger than that size photo, and then you could use it as a mat. So I thought that was perfect because I am often cutting out mats for my photos, and now I don't have to worry about uh, trying to figure out what size to cut out. And I also have this nice finished edge. So like I said, I got this one in the rectangle, the circle, and the square. And then they also had this edge, which I believe it was called the Elegant Edge. It doesn't say on it, but it's just like a pretty pattern, and I thought that this would be a nice addition to my set, not always having to have a straight edge. And again, I got the circle, the rectangle, and the square in that one. And then this scallop. Oh, I love the scallop. Same idea with the circle, the rectangle, and the square. And then they also had this. This is the torn edge. I wasn't 100% sure how much I would use the torn edge, just because I might just want to tear the edge myself, but I thought I would give it a try. I got the rectangles because I think that's probably the thing that I'll use the most, or the shape that I'll use the most. So I grabbed this set too. Oh, that's everything that I purchased at the Creating Keepsakes convention. It's really so much fun to go to the conventions. I hope that you have the opportunity to go to one if you would like to. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.